Hey Heritage, we're so excited about this Sunday coming for the reopening, and we just want to take a few moments right now to kind of walk you through the building so you'll know what it's going to be like on Sunday. All right folks, as we start to move into the building, I want you to notice that first of all you're coming to these doors under the carport, and this is going to be entryway number 1. It's also going to be an exit for people that are in the auditorium. We have another one out back by the family center, that door that leads to the back parking lot. If you are signed up for any service for the auditorium, we would like for you to park out front and move through these doors and then exit them after the service to come back out to your car. Let's move in and we'll walk through the foyer and auditorium. When you first come in, you'll notice right here there's a sanitizing station, and we want that there for you to use as necessary, as much as you need to. Right next to that, there'll be a table here with masks on it. Remember, in the plan and guidelines that we gave to you, we asked that if you wanted to wear a mask, they're not required, recommended, but if you want to wear one, please bring one from home, but if you forget, we'll have several here that you can use. Let's move to the auditorium. If you hear some banging, our guys are still working on the roof, so don't worry about it. You'll notice right away that our seats are all color-coded. For the 10 a.m. service, there'll be white rows. For the 11:30 a.m. service, there'll be yellow. And then you'll notice also there's an orange section too that is blocked out for now. Nobody will be seated in those chairs throughout the services. And that's spread throughout the whole auditorium, and we'll have guest services people here to help you to get to those places. Let's continue. We'll walk right out into the foyer. Right out here in the foyer, there are 2 tables, and on those tables you will see some offering boxes. You remember we're not going to be taking offerings during our services, but there'll be boxes out here for those who like to give in person. Let's go on down the hallway and we'll go to the family center. So we're on our way down here and we can come by the bathrooms. These are the main bathrooms in this main hallway. These will be the only bathrooms right now that are open and available. And remember, we're asking you to kind of care for these kinds of needs before you come. We only have an hour service. We'd really like to kind of use these bathrooms more for an emergency. But for families that have little ones that may need a diaper change, there's changing tables there. And we want you to feel free to use those. There'll be a sanitizing station right outside here as well. Make sure that you use that when you enter the bathroom, and then when you exit again, please use it. And again, there'll be guest services people here to help you. All right, folks, we're at the other entryway, number 2 here, and this is the one that goes right into the family center, right off the back parking lot. And remember, if you've signed up for the family room for either service, we're asking you to park out back, and then to use this door to enter and to exit the building when we're done with the service. Let's go on in. When you first come in the door, you'll notice on your left-hand side there's a sanitizing station, again for your use. We want you to make use of that as necessary. And then on this table right here, again, there'll be some masks available if you actually need them. And then as we look at the seating in the room, little different than the auditorium. There are no blocked out rows, but again, the color coding is there. White for the 10 a.m. service, yellow for the 11:30 service. Again, let me remind you that if you have signed up for this room, to be sure that you park in the back parking lot, use this door. If you've signed up for the auditorium, be sure that you go to the front parking lot and come in through that first entryway that we have, and use that as well as an exit. Hope that'll help you as we move through this first Sunday together. Excited about having you come. Now that we've shown you around the building, we just want to remind you that the areas that we've shown you, the auditorium, the bathrooms, as well as the family room, are the areas that we will be using during our services. The rest of the building, including our education wing, children's area, all the other bathrooms, all the other classrooms will be locked. So help us with that if you would. We'd appreciate that very much.